Over 2 billion acres of land is impacted by salinity. That's salt in water or salt in soil. That decreases crop productivity, and it has a very bad impact, especially in third world countries where they don't have the capital or the technologies to deal with problems like that.
92 million families in developing countries are affected by salinity every year, and that number is growing. So our solution would help address that and reduce hunger and poverty all over the world, and also help for reasonable consumption of resources that we have.
These 92 million families that Fritz mentioned, a lot of them are marginal farmers, meaning that they live on about $2 a day. So they don't have funds to be able to combat salinity. Their $2 a day is rapidly approaching $0 a day. So our technology makes their land once again arable and make it possible for them to actually increase their yield and improve their daily livelihood.
We isolated these bacteria from the roots of Halio-tolerant plants. And so we have various cultures that we keep in -80 freezers. And so when we're ready to grow bacteria, we'll prepare broth, and it has all the nutrients that they need. We'll pull our cultures out of the deep freeze freezer. We'll inoculate our broth and keep it sterile so that the bacteria doesn't have any competitors. We continue to scale it up in size. So we'll start with little 5 milliliter tubes, and after it's grown to the right densities, cell densities, we'll inoculate it in a larger flask and move from there until we put it into a 10-liter fermenter where we'll grow 10 liters worth of bacteria.
Well, every step is done about every 12 hours. We'll kind of dump the 5 into the 100, and then the 100 into the 750, and the 750 into the 10-liter, and then do that all over again.
What's funny is that we are all on the bacteria's time.
Start to finish, it takes about 3 days, 2 to 3 days, depending on the day. But that'll get us to our final product where we're ready to put it on a field. And so our solution is really simple because you can just coat it on a seed or dilute it through an irrigation system, integrates into the microbiome of the plant, and helps the plant grow to its full potential.
I am Tucker and Michael's lab assistants. So whatever they want me to do, I'll do. So I help with our technology needs, whether that in the future will mean how we use AI to develop new technologies. And I focus on social impact right now, whether that is with nonprofit and growing in different countries and doing all these things. So that's my focus right now.
So we're doing lots and lots of pilots. Our big focus right now is we're distributing our bacteria into pivot systems on farms. We're doing trials in places like Guyana, Ukraine this fall, and Western India.
It might not seem like it, but I came from extreme poverty in Haiti. I've always been a beneficiary of people helping me and my family to do better in life. Even me coming to the United States was made possible by a lot of people.
So in Haiti, it was getting increasingly dangerous, even in 2014. So my parents said that I should come study here and come here for a better life. And it was a big change for me. I didn't speak any English or anything like that. So I came here, and Tucker was the first person who was my friend. So we've been friends ever since.
I was really interested in medical school when I got home from my mission in the Philippines. And I studied microbiology with that intention. On the side, I became slightly interested in entrepreneurism, but there was nothing that swayed me away from medical school until my father passed away. So when he passed away, I felt that it wasn't right to go to medical school anymore. I wasn't quite sure what to do. There was no clear path. I eventually walked into the tech transfer office because of the advice of a professor at BYU. Became interested in this technology because I grew up on a dairy farm. I think that God always tries to teach us through the things that happen to us if we're willing to learn. I have faith that we can make life better for God's children, and I think that this technology could make a big impact. And so I think that's one of the ways that faith and science and technology work together. I think 100 years ago, people seeing this concept would call it a miracle. But I think that God is inspiring minds to bring forth science, technology that makes life better for his children.